What's up, nerds? So I just finished episode 7 of The Skeleton Crew. And again, this show is just like, there's no substance here. I'm telling you what, they did not plan out this show at all. I mean, unless it's a demonstration in slow. Okay. So a lot of you were upset my last review, which I'm all like, why be upset? I'm not upset if you like this. I don't care. That's your deal. Nobody's watching it though. I mean, like people that are watching it travel in a large group of one. And I just go, this show is so meh. It's like ridiculous. And one person said something about like the last episode was nothing but character development, but I'm all like, we know so little about all these characters, like so little that I'm just like, what's going on here? Like it's just ridiculous. And this show's not fun. I'm like and thank God we only have one episode left. Like we are so close to the finish line, which I just want to say they are not going to wrap this up well. I'm like, unless the last episode is like a good friggin', like, I don't know, like an hour of showtime, not including credits. And in the last time on Skeleton Crew, but then I don't see how they can pull this ending off in a meaningful way. I mean, like, even if they thought they were going to get a season 2, I just don't see how they're going to pull this off and explain like anything. I mean, like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Like this show, I mean, it's fine if you like it. Like I always say, I'm jealous of people that can like that love something and people are like, why do you watch it if you don't like it? And the thing is, first off, I said this last episode. It's the funniest thing on TV right now, so of course I'm gonna watch it. And second off, I've been watching Star Wars since I was 9 years old, and I can't not watch Star Wars. They'll get me every time. It's just I have the right to complain about it. So I want to do this breakdown. I won't take up too much of your time because, like, I'm sorry, not much happened in this episode. You guys, I'm like, but yeah, one thing that I did want to say real quick though, and everything, because I didn't write it down in my notes, but when the parents are sending up that little beacon, I loved how the robots shot the elephant woman, and then the other moms and dads were like, fuck that bitch, she's fine, grab it and run. I was just like, oh man, they abandoned you to get this little balloon up in the air. But it was fun and everything. But anyways, okay, yeah, let me get to this breakdown and then I'll tell you my full thoughts at the end. All right, here we go. Okay, so the pirates, right, they arrive at Aden, right, and at the same time, roughly, the Onyx Cinder does the same thing. They get there, but as a result, the Onyx Cinder is captured by the pirates. Now, realizing that the ship is the only key to bypass the planet's defense barrier, Jod kills Brutus when the children, when they grab him with the little claw. Jod then resumes control over the pirates. Okay, so the kids show up and the pirates are there and they can't get past the barrier because it's got these little lightning guns on it and everything. And so they capture the ship because Jod realizes that's the only way to get through is on that ship, which we find out later on it's not a pirate ship, it's an Aten ship. And you're all like, oh, get the fuck out of here. So they capture the kids, and when they get on there, they grab Brutus with the claw from the claw and everything. And he's got Brutus and he kills Brutus, which, by the way, I just want to say real quick, I found out there's like some furry club online that just like, they like edge it to Brutus. I'm like, what? I'm like, don't get me wrong, I love Brutus's whole werewolf look, but I'm sorry, like, what? You find him attractive? What's going on here? That's weird. So they capture him, and then Jude Law, he just shoots him. And I'm all like, yeah, of course he did. This werewolf man has wanted to do nothing but shove him out an airlock since the show began. So I'm sorry, Brutus got, you know what I'm saying? And he deserved it. Like that's the pirate's life for me, bitch. So I don't feel bad for Brutus. That's just how it is. So then they capture the kids, and they get their message from their parents, and the message was like sweet, I guess, or whatnot. But then Wim, he of course is stupid, and he tries to attack them all. And then it's just like it's just so it and then the children manage to use the pirate code to get Smee to turn on Jod so they could escape. But Jod, he stows away aboard the Onyx Cinder, and then he ends up decapitating Smee, and he threatens the children into silencing them, and he poses as a Republic emissary to gain access to Ad-Atan's vaults. Okay, so they're on the pirate. So Smee, so Smee tells them that a pirate can only claim one ship. So Jude Law, he covers up Wim's face to claim the Onyx Cinder, which he does, I guess, successfully. But then, what's her face? Fern does no take backs claimsies or whatever she says, take backsies. And I'm all like, and then Smee punches John. He's like, close enough. And I'm all like, that's not how that fucking works, yo. This robot is clearly biased and not dealing with his programming the way it should be done. But it's just so stupid. Like, take backsies, and that works with, because then she's like, only children are allowed on this ship. And I'm all like, this is so stupid. It's so dumb. So then they kick Jude Law off and everything, and all the other pirates, and then they go and they take off, but Jude Law, he gets on board, and so they go past the barrier or whatnot. And they're like, oh, there's that, and that's what it looks like, and everything. And I'm all like, okay, fine, whatever. Sorry, I needed some libation. And then Jod pops up like a freaking Houdini trick, and Smee's all like, I got this. Let me pull up my sleeves, Popeye style, and everything. And then he gets beheaded by Jude Law because he's got a lightsaber. I'm like, okay, fine, some lightsaber action, but I'm like, I don't care. And then he's all like, listen, you fuckers are gonna shut up, or he's like, because I know what your parents look like, so I know who to go for first, who to slice away first. I'm like, yes, slice away, slice the kids. I'd slice the kids right then and there. But whatever, it's fine. And then he gets to the vaults, right? And like the thing about it, he's like, how many vaults do you have like this? And the robot's like, 1,762. And he grabs one little credit, and then they just start flowing like a freaking waterfall. And he starts laughing. I'm like, so stupid. First off, there wasn't that many credits to flow that much. I get the visual of it, but it was still stupid. Okay. Let's use a little bit of realism in our sci-fi fantasy show. Okay. So then the children then are briefly reunited with their parents before Jod appears. So the children then are briefly reunited with their parents before Jod approaches them with his lightsaber drawn. So the end of the episode, all the parents are like, oh, kids, love you, and all that stuff. And then you hear, and then they turn around and he's got the lightsaber out, and then it does a wide shot, like not a bird's eye view, but it does a wide shot of the dock with the ship and the parents and the kids, and then the vault behind, and the robots, and yada yada yada. And okay, so I just want to say, and that's the end of the episode, okay? And they left on a cliffhanger, which is fine. But I just want to say, okay, so first off, to people that say there's character development, I'm sorry, there's not enough. You have 8 episodes. You should hit the ground running on episode 2. We should have got way more like information about these kids, where they come from, what they're doing. Not all the secrets, but enough to tell us about them. I mean, KB, let's be honest about KB. We know very little about KB. Why does she have all these Cybertronics? Why is she a robot? Is she half a robot? Is she at all human? Like, that's the whole thing. We don't know. You don't know. She's got a freaking pocket in her back of her head. So I don't know if she's human. Like, is her whole head just robot? Like, we don't know anything about her. And Wim, how did his mom die? Did his mom die? Did he have a mom? We don't know any of this shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure he had a mom because they keep talking about it. The dad talks about it. But I'm just saying, they don't explain any of this shit. And it's just so frustrating that people are all like, there's so much character development. I'm all like, I mean, so much is all like very generous of you. I mean, there's a little bit, but not very much. It's just this show sucks. This show sucks. It sucks balls. Like this episode, I mean, it was basically like the pirates get there, Jude Law gets on the ship, and then they get to Ad-Ad, and then it's done. This could have been summed up in a 5-minute short. I'm just saying, like it was. I mean, listen, again, if you love this show, I'm not trying to take that away from you, but somebody said, it's fun, and I'm all like, great. Like, listen, if you're having fun with it, great. I just think the show sucks. It sucks balls. I mean, I take that back. It doesn't suck balls. It's just not good. And I'm tired of giving a free pass to bad writing and bad and mediocre shows. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not giving you a free pass, especially with Star Wars. I'm sorry. You don't get it with me. And if you don't like it, fine. But I don't care. I don't care. And then one person was like, my children are loving it. Okay, fine. That's fine too. My children have no interest in this freaking show. I mean, I tried to show it to them. They have no interest in Star Wars, to be fair. I've tried to be a good geeky dad, a big nerd and everything, but I have a feeling my children are not going to be nerds. Like, they have no interest in all this nerdy shit. And I'm like, bummer. I'm like, what am I going to do? They have no interest in Star Wars at all. No interest whatsoever. They like Baby Grogu because he's cute, but that's it. That's all they like. And like, they got plushies, and then they're like, I don't want to watch this show. So I don't know. I just really feel like Kathleen Kennedy needs to get the fuck out of here, because I don't think that she understands the creative part of it. She just wants to do whatever. And I don't think that the people that are writing these shows are trying to appeal to the main fan base. I mean, this one, again, they're like, it's made for kids, but didn't George Lucas say all Star Wars is made for kids? And it's way better than this bullshit. I'll tell you that. I'm rambling now. I'm going to stop because I'm just so annoyed. The show's just so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, this episode, 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. It was bad. It was bad. It was literally, you could have put this episode in with the last episode and it would have been better. Like, I'm just saying. Okay. All right, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna let you guys go, but tell me what you guys thought about this episode. Did you like it? Did you not like it? You know what part? Wait, real quick. You know what my favorite scene was? When Jude Law was all like telling the kids, "Shut your faces. You're so annoying." And I was like, "Yeah, they are annoying. Yeah, tell them, Jude Law." All right, but tell me what you guys thought. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you guys on the last Skeleton Crew breakdown review. You guys have a good week. May the force be with you. Bye.